Hello Leo, thanks for being here. Welcome to my channel. Emily Tarot. This is a general reading for anyone with prominent Leo placement in your chart. So let's see what comes through. Alright, let me say something right off the bat. I have the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Wands up there at the very top, which makes me feel like you guys are feeling a little bit burdened, a little bit pulled in too many different directions, a little bit challenged, and some things are just plumb getting on your nerves. I'll be honest with you. I have a feeling this is about to change, because with this Sun card in the middle, just makes me feel like things are about to start getting better for you all. So hang in there for just a second, okay? We're gonna take some clarifying for those. I think too that there's going to be something that comes in that you guys are going to be able to build on. With this 4 of Wands, it's like building on a new foundation. It's going to be a fresh start, a new start in one way or another. Some people say this could be a wedding, or a new home, or a baby, or things like that, and it can be, you all. But there's a reason why this 4 of Wands pops up. It's actually giving you guys a fresh start in a different way, in different ways, I should say. And then when I have this High Priestess down here, she's like a mystery woman. She can stand for intuition. Your intuition is going to be a lot stronger and a lot more noticeable, possibly, than before. But I always see her as like something or someone or a situation that comes in, and it usually will give you some sort of answers that you're looking for. I see her working in the background in your life. So whenever I get her, I get excited a little bit. I gotta be honest with you. And the reason why is because it's like she gives you information that you guys are looking for. Let's say, okay, let me give you an example. You know how sometimes if you're watching TV or you're on the internet and something comes over the internet or the TV and you're like, holy cow, that is a great idea, or that is what I was looking for, or that's the information I've been searching, or whatever it is. And you guys can take that information and run with it. Have you ever had a dream when there's some sort of information that comes through the dream, like either you're talking with someone, or they tell you something, or something in that dream that gives you this epiphany kind of situation? Sometimes it's even when you get up in the morning and something just clicks all of a sudden and you're like, that's it, that's what I needed to know, or that's what I want to go with, or that's how I need to handle this, whatever it is. That's how I feel about this High Priestess. It's almost like a little bit of a blessing, or a little bit of the universe maybe giving you guys some sort of information or acknowledgement to help you in different ways. So I want you to remember that whenever you kind of get that epiphany or that thought, or that you turn on the TV right at the right second, to see something or to hear something, or even the internet, whatever it is, and you guys get that idea or that thought that kind of pops into your head, it's almost to me like this High Priestess is coming in saying, here is what you're looking for. Here is a blessing. Here is the information. Whatever you're looking for, it just kind of happens at the right time, in the right way, and you guys can take it and run with it. So if there is something that's going on in your life, and it may be happening right now, it may be in the very near future, you guys may be pleasantly surprised on how this works out for you, okay? And you guys may be able to take something and just run with it. Hold on a second. I have this Page of Cups up here, and he can be a person, he can be a younger energy, maybe a child. He can also be someone that is has a crush on you. I almost feel like that some of you all may have a secret admirer. It's kind of cute, actually, and it could possibly be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You guys may have someone that may be secretly, I don't want to say this because I was going to say something and it didn't sound right, so I want to reword what I was going to say. It's almost like somebody has a crush on you. I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want you to get freaked out about it. It's not like that at all. It's just, it's kind of cute, you know, someone maybe at your work or someone at your church or a neighbor or something like that may have a little bit of a secret crush on you. So some of you guys may be being asked out on a date. If you're single, you may be getting some sort of flowers or a gift or something to that extent. So I just think it's actually a cute gesture that someone may be handing you something or giving you something or asking you out. So keep that in mind for some of you guys. Hold on just a minute. I have this King of Swords, the Sun card, and the Four of Wands. Some of you guys may actually be in a relationship with this air sign, and the two of you guys could be going into this new adventure, building this new foundation for the two of you all. So some of you guys may be already in this relationship, and it may just continue to get stronger, you know, more of a bond, more of a maybe even engagements or moving in together or possibly even considering marriage at this time. Let's take some for these 10 and 9 of Wands real quick, okay? So I can continue. Hold on. I'm going to take one for the 10. You know, these cards, 9 of Swords, stressing you out, not sleeping good. You've got a burden going on, you're working too much, you're being pulled in too many different directions, and then when you're plumb exhausted, you can't sleep right at night. Something's going on here, you all. Hold on. Well, you've got options. You've got new opportunities that's coming in. You know, whenever I get this card, I want you guys to know something. I feel like that there's going to be at least 2, maybe 3 of these opportunities or these options or these cups that's going to be good for you. But for some of you guys, you've got to remember that not all of them are actually either good for you at this time, or they may be like illusions. Sometimes when you look at something and you think it might be too good to be true, it just might be too good to be true. So look into it if you feel that way. However, I do feel like that there will be a couple of different options or life experiences in these cups that you guys are going to need to take at this time. So you can still pick and choose between 2 or 3 of them, but just remember not all of them are good for you at this time, or they're just kind of fake or phony or not real. Let's put it that way. I mean, that sounds better. Hold on, let's take one more. Well, that could be why. You're getting a little bit of a 3 of Swords moment, huh? Sadness, heartbroken. Is it because of something that you're hanging on to here? You know, this 9 of Wands is like challenges and things like that, but if you'll notice, he's hanging on to one of these wands for dear life. He's almost nurturing one more than the rest. Sometimes when I see this, it could be a wounded person, like it could be you, that wounded warrior kind of a situation, to where you guys feel like you're wounded or you've been hurt or you've been you know, maybe you've been under the weather, or maybe you're taking care of somebody that's under the weather, and maybe that's where you're a little bit sad or heartbroken here. Let's, oh, I just dropped a bunch of cards. Hold on, you all. Hold on. I gotta grab them. There's a bunch of them, so we can't take them all. Just gonna throw them back in the deck. A whole chunk of them fell out. This one wants to come out. Let's see what it is. Temperance. Balance. Hold on. Let me see these. Let me put them in. Give me a second. Can you guys see this card? I hope you guys can see how pretty this card is. It's got a rainbow in the back. It's almost like she's in a spring, or, you know, in a little bit of a, I don't know, waterfalls or something in my mind. This is almost like you're needing balance. You know, usually she's got 2 different cups here, and she's kind of trying to balance them out. And it's almost like you guys are needing to be in this healing moment, in this calm, in this kind of like a more balanced and more feeling more and more like yourself. I feel like that you guys are searching for that at this time. You know, sometimes we feel maybe a little lost, maybe we feel like a little under the weather. Maybe there's something that's breaking our hearts here, a little heartbroken, or a little bit not sleeping good, feeling like you're being pulled in too many different directions. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes when you get these cards too, you feel like you're being taken advantage of to a certain extent. And you're not really appreciating it very much. Maybe at the beginning it was okay, you can deal with it a little bit, but the longer that it goes on, the more you're kind of feeling like, okay, I've had enough. That's enough of that, you guys. But the good news is you've got this 10 here, so that's ending, okay? That burden and that aggravation and that all of that stress that's on your shoulders is going away. However, you've got these little cards here in between that's going to start throwing different things at you, you know, and with that you almost just need to heal and feel more balance and feel more security in your life. And I really do believe it's coming, you all. So if you guys are feeling a little bit out of sorts, or not sleeping good, or feeling like maybe there's too many options out there, maybe there's not enough that you guys are wanting to grab onto with that 7 of Cups. Maybe you're feeling a little bit sad because of something that's going on in your life. And then this Temperance card pops up and it says, you know what? Here comes the healing. Here comes the more balance and the more momentum, I almost want to say too, that's really going to come in and give you guys a better sense of who you are and what you're wanting and what makes you happy and more balanced. I'm going to take one more just because I feel like I want you guys to, I want to put an ending to that healing and balance. That's nice. Moving forward. Hold on a second. You guys are going to go from feeling burdened and not sleeping to feeling, it's almost like here comes that healing process and the more balance coming into your life, and you guys are going to move forward towards something that is better for you, that makes you happier, that gives you more sense of security. Not only security, self-confidence, I want to say. It's like you guys are going to feel better about yourself and about what you're doing and about why you're doing it, honestly. Sometimes, you know, we do things that we don't even pay attention to because we do it every single day sometimes. And every once in a while you stop and say, why am I doing this? And that's sort of how I'm feeling with you guys with this right here. But in a second, it's all going to work out and it's all going to play into each other, and you guys are going to realize, okay, now I know why I'm doing this. Now I'm going to be able to move forward. Now I'm feeling a lot more like myself again and feeling good about who I am. So remember that whenever you go through those little hiccups or those little pieces of life that aggravate you and you don't understand it and you don't know what to do about it, you will. You will in a minute, okay? I'm going to stop there with that one, and we're going to take one for the Nine of Wands. These cards, I don't know why they want to just fly out every which way. The World card. Hold on. Let me just kind of fix it here, if it'll let me. Well, Mary. Hold on a second, you all. You guys know what the World card is, right? The World card means that something is you finished something, a huge life experience, something that you've been going through probably for quite some time. You know, as we live through our life, we go through a huge life experience, and then the World card comes in and says, okay, congratulations, you're finished with this particular life experience. Now you can put that behind you and start out in a brand new life experience. It's almost like chapters in a book, right? Except maybe it's even a bigger thing or a bigger cycle than that. But I get excited a little bit when I get the World card, because I feel like that there's something here that just wants to hand you a blessing, hand you something that you guys can take and make something good out of it. And that could be where it comes in hand, the World, the Four of Wands, and then the High Priestess saying, I've got some information for you, so here you go. So if you guys are, like I said earlier, waiting for that idea, that thought, that information, that, whatever it is, you guys may be getting that information before you know it, okay? So don't panic over it. Just kind of try to be like, sort of like the hangman, you just got to be patient for the right timing, and then poof, when it happens, you're like, holy cow, I never thought, here it is. I'm tickled. I've got the idea that I wanted or that I needed or that I hadn't thought of before. It's almost thinking outside the box, but something comes to you like that. So here it comes. I think it's coming, and it's going to come soon, and you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised with it. And in my mind too, it's like this blessing with the World card saying, congratulations, you finished this cycle. Here's a blessing. Now you can take it and move forward with it. So I'm tickled to say that. I'm going to take one for this Four of Pentacles right here. Just try to take one. Let's see what we can get here. Sometimes we take more than one, obviously. Oh, it flipped up, you all. Hold on. The Emperor. The Emperor flew in the floor. So that's what we're taking. Let me look for a second. Give me a minute. Whenever I see the Emperor, it's almost like the Emperor, the Empress, they're both kind of, in my mind anyway, a little bit soothing. The Emperor makes me feel like that it could be like someone that is well respected, someone that sometimes it's like a father figure in some ways, sometimes it's someone that you've known all your life, sometimes it's just someone that is maybe a leader, or someone in your community that knows a lot of people, or that's just well respected. But whenever I see them, I feel like you guys are going to be taken well care of. Let's put it that way. Every once in a while, when he pops up, I feel like, well, he's the owner of a company, for instance, and he may be offering you something. He may be giving you this opportunity. He may be changing laws or changing rules, or he may help you in your surroundings. I always feel like, well, I shouldn't say always, but right now I feel like that this Emperor is coming in to help you in more ways than you guys can imagine. And with that, in one way or another, it's going to give you guys this sense of, I want to celebrate. I want to go out with my friends. I want to do something exciting because I feel like dancing. I want to celebrate something that's coming in. Now maybe he goes hand in hand with this world card and this, the happiest card in the deck, sun card here, because when I see him, it's almost like when he appears, it's like good things happen, right? So whether it's directly to you or directly to your family or directly to your community, it's almost like just good things happen. And that's how I'm feeling for you guys today. Just a good overall, something good is going to be happening, either directly, like I said, to you, or indirectly you're going to get the benefits out of it. So I have a great feeling about this Emperor right here, and for some reason I feel like you guys are going to have you're going to feel it, you're going to see it, you're going to know it before you know it, and you're going to know what I'm talking about when it happens. But I have a great feeling about him right at this moment, and I think you guys will too. And I think maybe with this hanging on to, you know, with the Four of Pentacles, you could be hanging on to your money because you're afraid of your finances in one way or another. You could be hanging on to something that's not good for you. You could be hanging on or saving for something that is good. So you can take this in different ways. But I have a feeling this person right here is going to be helping you guys financially, possibly, or not feeling like you need to hang on to something or money, or I think he's going to get you out of this, is what I'm trying to say, if I could just spit it out. All right, you all, let's take a couple for the side here, okay? Believe and succeed, you all. Believe in yourself. And you guys do. It's not like I need to tell you that because you guys don't believe in yourself. You guys believe in yourself. But when you push yourself and realize that this is nonsense right here, and here comes the healing and the more balance and you guys moving forward, you guys will see that things are going to fall into place for you. I really do think that. Because that Sun card, you guys, in the middle of the reading here, that is the happiest card in the deck. I mean, that's you guys being happy and energetic, and just maybe you're even going on vacation. You know, you've got water here and a boat, you've got the sun maybe, and celebrating and dancing possibly. Maybe you're moving somewhere different. You could take this in different ways, but this could possibly be something that's coming in for you. Like an opportunity. Just like a new opportunity, you all. That maybe that is where he's coming in, right? Maybe that is why you're moving forward and you're finishing this completion of this life experience so you can move on to the next one. Here is you guys in a quick minute here. Here comes a new opportunity possibly. And if you believe, you will succeed. That's all there is to it. I'm a big fan of prayer and meditation, and if you guys are too, then that's what I suggest. Okay, but I do feel like you guys are about to get something coming in that you're going to be pleasantly surprised about, and it's going to tickle you. I mean, you're going to be tickled about it. All right, you all. This reading is for Leo. Please remember, this may or may not resonate with everybody at this time, but it may at a later date, either when it finds you or you find it. See you soon. Take care.